All right, welcome hackers. We're going to kick off SecDSM. Super excited. It's the third year, by the way, of, like today. Third year of SecDSM. Pretty cool. All right, let's see if I can make my presentation work. All right, so tonight's agenda. You're at the 101. Sorry, we're a couple minutes late. At 6:30, we have Nicholas Stark, who's going to give a tool talk on router and switch exploits. Sean Flattery and Joseph Pepper is going to be talking about mage cart style attacks. And David Kosa. Is David here? Awesome. Sweet. Thanks, David. Red teaming made easy. So 3 really good talks tonight. I'm pretty excited. It's a full schedule, so we'll try to keep things moving along. 8:30, beer gets shut off, wine gets put away, stuff like that. At 9 o'clock, we'll do the CTF winner reveal, and then you guys got to leave. So we've got a hard shut off at 9. Like, we're guests here. They kick us out at 9. But Americana, for those that want to keep it going, is right to the east of us, a couple blocks, and we'll meet there afterwards for a little appetizer, some more drinks, whatever you choose. So PG-13 is our official rating, which means that you get 1 incident of brief nudity, which is like, I can moon everyone. That's okay. And you get 1 F-bomb. So use it wisely, and we get it as a group. This isn't like an individual thing. Like, not everyone can drop the F-bomb at the same time or anything. So PG-13. Code of conduct, more or less, don't be rude. Be kind to each other. We've got harassment defined out there on the website, secdsm.org/about, and then scroll down a little bit. When it comes down to the code of conduct, one thing that we have, a recurring, principle, I guess, is to challenge ideas and not people. Recognize that that it's not like I'm upset at you, but it's that we have a difference of opinion, and that's okay. Like, you and I can disagree, and we can still be friends. That's cool. That's how we learn. And we stole that directly from SecKC because those guys are awesome. We like them. Some house rules. All right, this stuff is really important. So we are guests here. We are very fortunate to have Pillar, now part of Accenture Industry X, be our hosts. These are their rules. Abide by them or maybe be asked to leave. So clean up your dishes and put them in the kitchen. So we're super fortunate to get food here. They plate it for us. Plates create a little bit of dishes. In the kitchen, there's a dishwasher. Put your plate in the dishwasher if the dishwasher is open with dirty plates. If it's closed, there's like a metal cart. Put your dishes on the metal cart. Someone else will take care of it for you. No loitering in the kitchen. There's a busy area with all the food and stuff that's going on in there, so please don't chit-chat in there. If you need a private area to chit-chat, there's some rooms available. Use them. Stay on the linoleum. So as you go to the south, they've got some marker boards. Don't go past the marker boards. If you're standing on something that's not linoleum and you're not in this little general area, you're somewhere where you shouldn't be. Stay out of the freezer. There's nothing in there for you. Please. All instructions from staff. Obey them. If they ask you not to do something, then just don't do it, man. Like, it's easy. Be excellent to each other. It comes down to our code of conduct. And then due to the noise level, what we'll do is once the actual speakers kick off, we'll close this room. So this is really important. If you're here to listen to one of the speakers, you need to be in this little room on the north side. If you don't want to listen to a speaker, then get out and let somebody else take your seat. Pretty simple stuff. So if you want to help out, we've got some volunteers. Our biggest need every month is for speakers, though. You're all here. Well, I shouldn't say all of you. The biggest draw to our meetings is our presenters. And we struggle every month to find and fill our presenter slots. Know that the bar is pretty low. I've presented multiple times. Tool talks are well designed for introductory talks or first-time speakers. We also need help with workshops. So Abby is floating around. She's on our board. She's waving over there in the middle. If you have an idea for a workshop, if you've attended a workshop or a training at another conference and thought it was really good, let Abby know. We're going to try to bring those workshops here in Des Moines and give them to you guys. So Abby's kind of heading that up. Please reach out to her if you have any good ideas there. Transparency report. So the space and the beer are provided by Pillar, now part of Accenture Industry X10. I don't know. And our sponsor tonight is Checkpoint. So without these guys, we wouldn't be able to meet. Our sponsors really help us pay the bills every month. We pay for the food. It's going to go towards the workshops. We continue to have a need for money, I guess. And these guys help us out quite a bit. So like I said, we've been here for 3 years now. We first met in February 3 years ago. I remember it was snowing. It's not snowing today, so that's good. And in the past year, we've had 23 different speakers. So here they all are. Some of these presenters actually presented more than once. So that's pretty cool. Big thank you to the presenters. Additionally, we wouldn't be able to meet without our sponsors. And so we had 12 sponsors in the last year. So we offer one sponsorship slot every month. So this means that we filled up our sponsorship slots every month last year, which is pretty cool. My GIFs aren't working. Sorry for the GIF fail. Okay, so I know a lot of you come for the mini CTF. Here is your mini CTF link. If you play this game, we've got some prizes. And also, is Dawson here?
You won't be here for a while.
Oh, okay, because we've got like $300 worth of prizes from last month's CTF to give to that guy who won. So I don't know what this month's prize is, but it'll be good nonetheless. So our audio and live streaming and recordings, we're actually specifically sponsored by 3 companies. So our AV rig costs just under $3,000, I think. And these local businesses helped sponsor that. So if you've ever gone out to our YouTube and watched any of our recorded presentations, it's thanks to these guys. And of course, our excellent AV team. Slack, sign up for Slack. To sign up for our Slack, you can go to our website, scroll down, sign up. You get a free, you get like an invitation sent to your email. It's no big deal. And there's currently 513 members on Slack. And it's pretty cool. We always chit chat. There's actually a lot of chat. So, figure out how notifications work on Slack.
Beer's gone.
Oh, beer's gone. Sweet. No beer tonight. I hope you guys got your beer. Upcoming events. So this is pretty cool. There's a whole lot of events coming up in the very near future, and a lot of local events, or I should say regional events. The ones that have stars next to them, ThoughtCon, Circle CityCon, and DEF CON, SecDSM has a scholarship for. We will send you, we will pay for your ticket to go to those conferences, and that's thanks to our Black Badge scholarship. For details on that, you can go to secdsm.org/scholarship, and you can submit your application for that. But in general, someone from SecDSM will be attending one of or all of these cons. I myself was hoping to go to CypherCon, missed out on that. If anyone wants to buy a ticket from me, that'd be great. I will point out, though, besides Iowa is coming up, it's local con. If you come here, you should go there. It's pretty simple. We'll have a big CTF going there. There's going to be, I think we have slots for 14 different presenters this year. It will be a grand view again. Hobbies. I'll have James Beal come up and take it from here for hobbies, news, and jobs. Thanks, James.
Hey, everybody. All right, Hobbies channel. Threw a couple movies out there. Alita came out last weekend. If weather's not bad this weekend, I may throw something out there on the channel, see if anybody's interested in going to see that movie. And then we got Captain Marvel coming up and Shazam. Any other activities? I didn't add it on here, but we have done range days to go out and shoot guns together a whole bunch of times over the last couple of years. And with the weather changing, we'll go ahead and do that here pretty quick. All right, to the news. This first one, so Edge came out this week, and the story was just in the last day or two that Microsoft Edge has actually got a secret whitelist included in it at the C Windows System 32 Edge HTML plugin policy.bin file was a whitelist that had 250 or 300 websites in it. Once it was found out that they were in there, they were actually in there as HTTP sites as well, so they could be used to spoof and get Flash to run without having the right to actually turn around and say, I approve Flash or not. Right now, Microsoft has done an update and a cleanup, so the only thing left in there now is Facebook, which is, of course, as we all know, super safe and good for you. Yeah, it actually is. Yep. Yes, that's a good point. It is the actual hashes of the sites and not the actual websites themselves. All right, and then on to 3 quick hits that all tied together, so I threw these all in one slide. the Ukraine, which is everyone's favorite punching target, is turning around and actually running some joint exercises with the EU to fend off some of the Russian cyber attacks they've had. They have some elections coming up as well. So after, the Russians, quote unquote, attacked the US for our election recently, they have actually worried about that going on. So the Ukraine's got that activity going on. For the first time, an APT from North Korea has been discovered targeting actual Russian entities. And you can look up some results of that. It's actually rather interesting to see some of the malware they're pointing. And then the last one is, if you had not heard, and I think this was last week this all went down, there was an announcement that Russia, feeling worried that the U.S. is such a horrible hacking nation and are going to come after them, have turned around and decided they want to be able to unplug themselves, quote unquote, from the internet. And so they actually put a bill through the Duma, which I believe is their lower house, as a warning of the violent nature of U.S. national cybersecurity strategy. So they want to get to the point where they are routing all traffic in and out of the country in a controlled manner, and an ability to essentially hit a button and turn themselves off from the internet. If we were all only so lucky, they would do it as soon as possible. Yeah, we'd feel really bad about all that traffic that you guys are stopping coming out of your country. And then this one was actually interesting. So a lot of us, as we've spun up security teams at our different companies, especially a lot of small and medium business companies, are using MSSPs. I know a lot of people that attend the meeting actually work for MSSPs. And there's actually been attacks now. It's, if I can't attack a company individually, I'll go ahead and try and fire off some malware and ransomware that'll target the MSSPs and get to all of their customers at the same time. So there's some more details out there, but it's actually a rather unknown outside of the MSSP industry, this managed IT sync software. That's a plugin that actually works between a couple pieces of software and is an integration tool that turns around and is the one that was used to push out, I think it was GanCrab, right? Yep, the GanCrab ransomware. And then next, this VF email, if you have not heard of it, this company actually got taken down. This is pretty much an example of why you have backups, why you encrypt backups, and why you have backups stored in multiple locations. They got hammered, all their backups got destroyed, all their data got destroyed, and this email company that's been out there for years is gone and pretty much going down the toilet at this point. And then finally, an ex-Air Force counterintelligence agent was actually charged in the last couple weeks, and the results were released. She was a counterintelligence agent that actually defected back in 2013, moved to Iran, and turned around and released a lot of information and helped Iran target several of her ex-coworkers. So she gets on the list with all the other super winners. And then finally, we have the jobs section. So we like to do this every month, have someone come up. If you're willing to throw yourself on the fire and say you're looking for a position and want to answer questions live, we always have that option. It's only been taken once so far. Or we can put jobs out there. As a start, and I will go first, I work for Federal Home Loan Bank in Des Moines. We just moved into the 909 Locust building a couple months ago. We actually have a security internship this summer. So we have a security team of, I think there's 10 or 11 engineers now, and probably at least that many contractors. So there's a security internship out there open, working on a whole ton of stuff. I'm endpoint protection, network security monitoring. We've got data loss prevention. We have a couple engineers that do SOC activity every day and do activity tracking and monitoring. So we'd love to get someone in that is interested in doing that, because if you're going to go blue team and not red team, that'll probably be your first security job. So that's it. You can ask me or go out to our website, which is fhlbdm.com, and check out the results there. Anybody else?
Hi, I'm Joe Peppers. I just wanted to ask a favor of everyone here. Hopefully it's okay, but I ended up inviting Ashley and Colin here. They work for the state of Iowa and help people find jobs. They kind of did some reorging there, and so they're actually helping people find any jobs in IT. So I invited them to come here tonight, and they're looking for like hints, tips, things like that. So anyone here that's a hiring manager or does stuff like that, if you don't mind speaking to them for me, I'd really appreciate it. It would give them a lot of tips. It helps everyone out if anyone's ever been out of a job or has family out of a job, things like that. It's something that's just really helpful resource to have, so thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks, Joe. Welcome, you guys. And we are recruiter friendly. Anybody else? Jobs? Going once?
Hey guys, I'm with Pillar Technologies, work right here, and we're always looking for software engineers that know multiple languages, but we have a new position. We're actually looking for a systems admin. It's not a role that comes up very often with us. Systems network, Windows, Active Directory, Cisco, Meraki, any AWS, 3+ years experience would be great. Come talk to me, I'll be here till 9.
Awesome. Thank you. Anybody else? Once? Twice? All right, that's it. We'll bring Brandon back up here and he can finish up the 101. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, James. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, so next month's agenda, we do have a speaker. I'm pretty interested in it's talking about bypassing 802.1x wired authentication. Should be good. Just a couple things. I forgot to ask, who here is it your first time? Why am I not speaking right? If it's your first time here, raise your hand. Okay, awesome. Everyone with your hand up, you can go get stickers over there. They're only for people that have attended first time or multiple times. And you can go get a sticker. They're totally free. We do have some swag over there. Okay, a couple more things. So before we get started with actual talks, like I said, it gets pretty noisy with everyone out there. So if you want to hear a presenter, come into this room. We'll close these doors. Additionally, if it gets too loud in here, I will start kicking people to the south of Albert Einstein. If you look north and you don't see Albert Einstein, you might be asked to move further south until you find Albert Einstein. So just kind of keep that in mind for me. And I think that's all that we had. Oh, next month, we do have speaking slots still open, right? So you can go to our website and click the submit a talk button, and there's some arrows showing you where it's at. So you can definitely do that, and you can speak next month. We also give speaker gifts. So if you've never spoken before, you'll get a nice shirt or something of your choice. That's it. We'll resume here in 9 minutes. Thanks, guys.